Red. I didn't know you have a son.
Mind if we have a word outside?
Of course, Red.
So you're having me followed now?
After Shorty Leon catches a glimpse of Dirk with a secret son, his paranoia goes through the roof. Though he keeps his cool for a moment, men like Leon don't believe in coincidences.
Quit your IT job, you moved from your apartment without informing me. Now I find out you have a son.
You fucking stay away from my son.
But I have to ask you, does Harrison know who you really are?
What do you think?
I'm not sure about anything with you, Red. Honestly, it's Charlie who is a bit concerned. She has this bug up her ass that you are the reason why things have gone wrong lately.
If I'd wanted to fuck with your little gathering, you never would have seen me coming.
Dirk stares at Charlie, the murderous intent in his eyes barely contained. Leon doesn't beat around the bush. He tells Dirk he's seen countless hitmen in his life, but Dirk is the first surprise that's truly impressed him. Playing the role of the concerned mentor, Leon pushes Dirk to spill everything from childhood secrets to his relationship with his parents. Dirk plays along, but internally, he's drawn a line in the sand.
But again, my son is off limits. Trust goes both ways.
You're part of my world now.
Part of his world. Bullshit. I'm not part of his world.
The two meet outside a restaurant for a heart-to-heart, unaware that someone in the shadows is already snapping photos of them. As soon as Leon leaves, Dirk rushes to find his son. Realizing Harrison's situation in New York is becoming increasingly precarious, Dirk is forced to come clean about everything he's been through since arriving in the city to calm him down. Batista is clinging to his trail like a ghost, following them all the way to a subway station. Dirk pulls off a classic move, slipping onto a train just as the doors close, leaving his pursuer behind in the dust.
Fuck!
The next day, Harrison lands a part-time gig, paying $45 an hour at Leon's mansion. He realizes it's a setup immediately, but before he can bolt, the manager tells him a VIP has specifically requested his service. The door opens to reveal Charlie, Leon's top enforcer.
You're Harrison, right?
Yeah.
I was wondering, why isn't your last name Schmidt?
What?
Well, why don't you have the same last name as your dad, Red? Why Morgan?
Harrison delivers a masterclass in acting, spinning a sob story about being abandoned by his father at age 5 and only recently reuniting in New York, even adding the believable detail that his dad drives for a rideshare app. Charlie buys the truth-laced with lies routine and tosses Harrison a $50 tip to get rid of him. But when Harrison gets home, Dirk spots a fatal error. Harrison left behind a piece of silverware with his fingerprints on it.
Point that pistol anywhere near me and I saw your fucking head off.
What do you want?
I visited your home today. Saw your mother. Saw the pictures of the two of you.
Dirk asks how a war hero ended up as Leon's lapdog. Charlie breaks down, confessing that Leon has spent a fortune keeping his mother alive for 8 years, the price of which is Charlie acting as a headhunter for Leon's twisted serial killer club. Charlie admits that everything, including threatening Harrison, was a direct order from Leon.
Raider broke the promise. He's the one who needs to be taken out. Leave my son alone. Or I'll pay your mother another visit.
Back at the villa, Charlie shows Leon the bruises Dirk left behind. Instead of getting angry, Leon is ecstatic. To him, surviving an encounter with an apex predator like Dirk is a miracle. A proactive call from Dirk makes Leon think it's finally time for that heart-to-heart, but he has no idea Dirk is coming to kill him.
So, what do I owe the pleasure of this phone call?
I was thinking about that conversation you said you wanted to have. About having no more surprises.
Except, of course, for the knife I'm going to plunge into your heart.
The sooner the better.
Wonderful.
So when do you want to make this happen? Tonight?
The next morning, Batista beats him to the villa. After a physical altercation with the butler, Charlie steps in to de-escalate. Faced with Leon, Batista drops the bombshell. The man you know as Ronald is actually the infamous Bay Harbor butcher Dexter Morgan.
I'm curious how you know this guy.
You mean Mr. Schmidt?
No, it's Dexter Morgan. I worked with him for over 20 years in Miami Metro Homicide.
By this time, Dirk has already slipped into the house using the cloned fingerprints. Leon remains eerily welcoming, leading him into a secret chamber. In this room, Dirk is no longer Ronald.
And that way we can clear the air. Dexter Morgan?
Stay cool. Stay very cool.
Little help here, God?
When the door swings open, Dexter's pupils shrink in shock. Leon, the madman, has strapped Batista to a steel table. Ironically, the setup is an exact replica of the one Dexter used to execute his own brother years ago. Leon enters a state of crazed adoration, telling Dexter he has files on every killer in the world and that together they could build an empire. To complete the initiation, Leon hands Dexter a knife, demanding he finish Batista. He even disarms Charlie, just so he can watch the art of the Bay Harbor butcher up close. Dexter's mind races. Batista is now a direct threat to his and his son's survival. In that split second, he seems ready to go all the way. On the table, Batista looks at his former friend, his eyes reflecting a strange, poetic sense of closure.
And what's the plan for Angel?
Angel. That is the price of your admission.
Sir, let's not.
Charlie, please.